following production of the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour contains fictional material used strictly for satirical and comedic purposes, and it should not be accepted as being factual, and all voices are impersonated.
Welcome to the Bang Radio Hour.
I only can control what I can control. I only can, control what I can control. I mean, there's not much I can control. It's out of my control now.
We have reason to believe that control may have been infiltrated.
Football's become soft. Football's become soft like our country has become soft.
Dad, I don't know what the hell a catch is anymore. I mean, it's ridiculous.
He's gonna stick his knuckle in your asshole.
You like that?
That's gay.
Representing.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Duh.
My God, we are ready for the football.
Take that, motherfucker.
And now, here's John and Tom on the Bang Radio Hour.
Everything I am is an illusion. Everything I am.
This is the best of the Bang Radio Hour.
By the way, speaking of Chad Johnson, I got this clip of him. I think he's joking, but he says the reason Michael Phelps is winning all these gold medals in the Olympics is because he's not swimming against the best competition in the world.
Okay.
Evidently he and his buddies.
Yeah, man. Put some sharks in the pool. Let's see how he do that. I know there's some niggas down in Papua New Guinea that can be swimming away from sharks. They ain't in the Olympics.
All right. Here's Chad talking about Phelps.
Problem with Michael Phelps is there's no competition where he is, Now, if he came to where I'm from, which is the inner city, in Liberty City, I was a 3-time Charles Hadley Pool champ. And if he come swim, no, don't laugh. Don't laugh. This is not funny because some of the best people in the world are the people who are not able to make it to that level. Those are where the best are at. And where I'm from, Liberty City, I know a couple of people beat Michael Phelps right now.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm telling you, and I'm one of them.
Oh, and he's one of them.
That's right. I beat everybody.
He was a 3-time Charles Hadley Pool champ.
Charles Hadley Pool, yo. Yo, man, I did the 50-meter butterfly in 14 minutes.
Wait a minute, I gotta hear that. Just that up to there again.
Problem with Michael Phelps is there's no competition where he is, Now, if he came to where I'm from, which is the inner city, in Liberty City, I was a 3-time Charles Hadley Pool champ.
Yeah, yo, Charles Tommy Pool. Yeah. My friend Pookie could beat Michael Phelps. The only reason you don't see him is because they can't make it to that level.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Some of the best football players. I mean, honestly, Chad, when I used to go to Suitland Senior High School, I saw cornerbacks that could bust your ass and cover you like glue.
Right.
But they just can't make it to that level.
Right.
Mr. Ocho Cinco. I got to give him that one, though, man. The changing his name is great.
Yeah, Miami radio station 790 The Ticket reports Chad Johnson has legally changed his last name to Ocho Cinco. His reported name change has been rumored in NFL circles for weeks, and it is now official. Johnson forewarned the public that a major surprise was coming during a recent interview with Chris McKendry on ESPN SportsCenter. Now, Chad's he speaks, I don't have the audio of this clip, but he says, a lot of people look at Chad Johnson,
Mr. Third Person,
he's saying this, and say he's crazy and he does a lot of stuff, but I don't think people really understand how smart I really am.
That's right. I'm real smart. I'm smart enough to know that the best swimmers in the world ain't even at the Olympics. I'm smart enough to know that.
So come September 7th, I believe, when we play the Baltimore Ravens, I think that's the game, there's a surprise for everybody. For everybody. When I say something, it is what it is. Just enjoy it, because it's going to last 16 weeks plus some more.
Yeah, man. Changing your name ain't all that easy, though, You got all kinds of stuff. For one thing, I didn't know there was another guy named Ocho Cinco, and if he thinks I'm paying his child support, he's out of his mind. Damn. But I got to change the mailbox, man. I got to change everything going on with my credit cards. I got to go down to the Charles Hadley Pool and change the names on all the trophies. Damn, you call them up, they say, Ocho who? They don't know.
In Liberty City, I was a 3-time Charles Hadley Pool champ.
Yeah, and they got to know that's me now. They don't know who Chad Johnson is anymore. It's Chad Ocho Cinco.
I'm back.
I'm back. I'm finna let it rip. My name ain't Chad no more. Ocho Cinco from now on. Anybody that writes about whatever I say today, you call me Ocho Cinco. Do not say Chad. You're gonna get a pay cut. I'm not playing.
What if we call him Hugh?
He's Hugh. He's impossible, man.
I love him. I think he's great.
Okay, let's rock. How badly were you hit there?
I don't know. What? I can't remember. How did Biden do, guys?
Hey, guys, I think we're going to have to let Chad rest here. He's
There go my friend Hugh. He's winning the race over there at the Charles Hadley Pool. Stroke it, Hugh. One day, you know, if Hugh could have made the Olympics, he would have been better than Michael Phelps.
That's great.
Hugh. Oh my. I wonder who the hell he was talking to. Who he saw coming in the door over there. I mean, did the Bengals even have a Hugh on the team at the time? Was it just something like a little leprechaun he saw coming across the top of the lockers?
You know, in Liberty City, I was a 3-time Charles Hadley Pool champ.
Charles Hadley Pool. Everybody knows about the Charles Hadley Pool. Swimming just ain't a big sport there, Tom. You get out into swimming circles and you talk to people that know swimming. They know the Charles Hadley Pool.
That's right.
That's right. Chad Ochocinco swam at the Charles Hadley Pool.
If ain't no 85, it ain't no 9.
Right.
That's right. And if I don't get down to Charles Hadley Pool this week, they're going to still think it was Chad Johnson that won all them races.
It's the best of Bang Radio.
What we got to say? Fight the power. Come on.
Straight out of Skunk Patch Holler, North Carolina. It's time for Deep in the Huddle with Tar Heel.
Well, I got a few clips from him. This first one, he's going to talk about two things. Of course, he's going to talk about the North Carolina Tar Heels. Now, this was before they lost. Okay.
Right.
So he still thinks they're going to win it all. But before he talked about that, he decided to just discuss Social Security, John.
Oh, well, let's hear the world according to Tar Heel.
I'm going to tell you about Social Security. I don't give a damn what the hell they talking about, what they going to do for Social Security. You better keep your motherfucking damn 401k plan and check your your motherfucking damn 401k.
Here we go. Oh, hell, I love that style of Tar Heel, man. He's great.
Motherfucking damn Social Security, Jay. They can talk all that damn bullshit all they want to. Time for me to get 65 years old. There ain't going to be no damn Social Security. Any damn thing that come out of the damn government mouth is it look and it smells like shit. Therefore,
hey, you know,
amen, brother.
I'll tell you the honest truth. Tar Heel's a contractor and does quite well for himself, man. He sent me some pictures of his house. The dude lives in a freaking nice place, man.
Yeah.
And I got to tell you, man, I think that if he actually ever got up in front of some Senate subcommittee and started talking to him about this stuff, he'd make more sense than any of them.
I just want to be there.
He'd make more sense than any of them.
I'm not waiting on for no damn old age retirement motherfucking shit from the damn government. Getting off fuel and all. Let's get back to basketball, yo.
Andy Rooney would die listening to him.
Yeah.
Andy Rooney would have a heart attack.
All North Carolina do is got to win tomorrow. Listen to me. I must protect this house. We're not going to lose in North Carolina. Get it out your mind. Get it out of your mind. Get it out your mind. We're not going to lose because we're going to win a whole damn thing. Buddy. We're going to win a whole damn thing and we still ain't going to be shit.
Now, I haven't talked to him since. I don't know how he's feeling.
Buddy.
What is that? What is that, Tar Heel?
I don't know. Out of that shit right there, yo.
Oh, okay. Okay. I love that.
Any damn thing that come out of the damn government mouth, it look and it smells like shit.
I'm telling you, the man can make a sentence that's 15 words long and only 3 of them are not cuss words.
Right.
It's amazing. See, Andy Rooney just doesn't speak the language.
The show enough time here, yo.
That's right. That's right. Andy Rooney doesn't speak the language. He says English is the best language. Sure it is, but when you punctuate it with some motherfucking dams, it punches it home. I better go get my 401k. Right? There's some urgency on it now.
Yeah.
It's a motherfucking damn 401k emergency.
Well, now he's going to talk about the presidential candidates and Obama.
Oh, he's definitely an Obama man.
All right, here we go.
All candidates are lying their asses off. But so far as this character about who y'all think he is, which he's not who you think he is and stuff. So far as his religion and all that stuff, everybody out here know what his religion is. And everybody gotten past that right there. The man said it a million times. But you got people over here saying, well, he can't be no Christian. His damn name is Obama. And the answer to that is and. Is that a big problem?
You know what I say.
The answer is and.
The answer is C. If they believe in a big spirit in the sky, they're already below what I think is necessary. Anyway, I got to tell you, Obama could be a goddamn death row rapist, mother rapist, orphanage burning killer.
Yeah.
And Tar Heel's still going to vote for him.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't but one reason, there ain't but one issue for Tar Heel. And he'll say it every time you ask him, we painting that house black.
Oh, all right. One more clip here.
Right.
And he's going to talk about he was having an argument about homosexuality.
Oh, God, this will be great.
Somebody said there was nothing in the Bible about it, and he decided he was going to correct them.
He's going to get up and pontificate. Look out.
If you read your Bible, it does mention gay peoples, but not in the terms gay. They use it in the terms where you got to read between the lines where it says, mamas, woman shouldn't sleep with woman, man shouldn't sleep with man.
You got to read between the lines for that?
Yeah, right.
I mean, that's pretty obvious, don't you think? What are they really saying there, Tom?
Of the Lord. That's in the Bible. That's in the Bible.
In the Bible.
Not part of it. Not spin a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It's in the Bible, yo. In other words, Steve can't mess with Adam. Lauren can't mess with Alice.
Lauren can't mess with Alice. Okay.
I had the discussion with some guy the other day, and he's telling me, remember, it was Adam and Eve and not Adam and Steve. And you know what I say? It would be much better if it was like Batman and Adam. That would have been freaking exciting. That would have been a cool book.
Ain't a whole lot to that right there. It's right in the Bible, G. And the pursuit of making an asshole out of yourself anytime you want to. Damn, this is a somewhat great country.
Jeez.
It is.
He's something else.
He's amazing.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo from the NFL on Fox, and you're listening to John and Tom on the Bang Radio Hour.
That guy should have read that a couple times before doing it. It didn't sound that good. Hey, folks, John Madden here, and you're listening to John and Tom on the Bang Radio Hour. Boom!
Jimmy Kimmel did this bit on Emmitt Smith, after his first year with ESPN. So here he is.
It's been a great season for former running back Emmitt Smith off the field. He's finishing up an incredible first year in broadcasting for ESPN. This is from last weekend. I believe he's talking about what the Patriots need to do to win.
Now what we needed to do was stay focused at home, be physical at last week in practice, and then go to Arizona, sharp as a whistle.
Well, that's right.
Sharp as a whistle. Sharp as a...
You know what? You don't get any sharper than Whistle Sharp. That's the sharpest. Emmitt Smith, he says something great every week. In fact, we put together a little tribute reel to commemorate Emmitt's Hall of Fame rookie season in the booth for ESPN.
Yeah, so they got this music now, and it's called Emmitt Wordsmith.
Okay.
All right.
You look back when they played against the Patriots, they had a lot of penalties and gave up over 100 yards in penalties. And yesterday, the same thing kind of occurred in the Giants game. They had 10 penalties and gave up over 80 yards.
They do a very good job of flying around on the football field and carousing the football carrier. This kind of inconsistency play going up against a team like New England will get you completely blowed out. He's been injured. We haven't seen enough of him. That offense do look good when he's in the game. I think it's Eli Manning. Eli Manning has been given the rites of passage. Don't worry about the game we just won or the team that we just blew out or blown out. Let's think about what we need to do going forward. And they had blown out.
He corrected himself to say blowed out.
I know. Now, wait a minute. Let's go back through this here. I got to...
He corrected corrected himself. This is a graduate of the University of Florida. Remember, he was a pro football player, and they made such a big deal out about how he was going to classes while he was playing football and got his degree from Florida while he was playing for the Cowboys.
Don't worry about the team that we just blew out. Or blown out. And they had it blown out.
The University of Florida, ladies and gentlemen.
You will get blown out.
Right.
Oh, my God. The fact that he stopped himself and corrected it to the wrong thing is hilarious.
Well, you know, he is
sharp as a whistle.
Right.
He sure is.
But my favorite one is the very first one right off the bat was this one.
Now what we needed to do. Now what we needed to do.
Now what we needed to do. That is the best.
Duh.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait, I got more here. The penalties.
Penalties.
Wait.
He said that about 6 times.
They had a lot of penalties.
Penalties.
This kind of inconsistency play would get you completely blowed out. That offense do look good. Now what we needed to do.
Oh, those are great.
The best of the Bang Radio Hour.
Al Roker, John. He was on Dateline. He told his story. John, he shit his pants in the White House.
You know, you gotta wonder just what makes a person tell this story to anyone. Unless I'm like really drunk at a party and I go, hey man, guess what I did? I shit my pants in the White House.
Wait a minute. I'm national television, prime time. It's Dateline. Let me tell the story now.
Oh my God.
Oh, so here he is.
Barbara Walters asked him, if you could shit your pants anywhere, where would it be?
I probably went off and ate something I wasn't supposed to. And as I'm
wait a minute, he ate something he wasn't supposed to? What are they serving at the White House? Well,
it was the decorative soaps in the bathroom, Tom. They looked like candy, and he couldn't help himself. He figured I haven't had lunch, and they sure look like Swiss chocolates to me. We've got a warm front moving in from the south. Oh, shit.
Right.
As usual. Oh, excuse me. As usual, man. We go right for the worst possible jokes we can find.
I probably went off and ate something I wasn't supposed to. And as I'm walking to the press room, I think I got to, pass a little gas here. So I'm walking by myself. Who's going to know? Only a little something extra came out.
Ah, he sharted.
I was panicking. And so I got to the restroom of the press room, threw out the underwear, and just went commando. It told me that commando. I've got to be very vigilant as to what I eat.
I've got to be vigilant? I've got to be vigilant as to what I eat?
I pooped my pants.
You pooped your pants? You might pooch. Oh!
In the White House. Sir, what are you doing in the bathroom? Secret Service at the door. Oh. They go busting in and come out with his shitty underwear. We have secured the package. Clear the way. Wrestled to the floor for bringing a biological weapon into the freaking White House. Michelle Obama came out of the bathroom. Consuela, come here.
Oh.
Yes, Miss Obama.
You gotta be shitting me.
She probably opened the door. Barack?
What the hell did you do in here?
Right. These are huge. Oh my God, I can't believe it. What if he caused an international incident? What if somebody thought like the Russian delegation left a shitty pair of pants in the bathroom? It's an international insult, Tom. Missiles are poised at the brink.
Dirty Yankee.
Oh, hell, that's giving me a headache. That's so funny.
That is hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Al Roker pooped his pants in the White House.
Yeah, of all places to have that accident.
Shitstorm rolling in tonight, Tom. It's going to be coming in from the south.
I love the fact that he's got to be vigilant about what he eats. Are you kidding?
He's going to pass a little gas. Who's going to know? You're in the White House, dude. As soon as the methane comes out, all the sensors pick it up, and you're targeted by lasers.
What's up? This is Mark Curry from Hey Mr. Cooper, and you're listening to John and Tom on the Bang Radio Hour.
The Dutch speed skating coach. I want to talk about this because this report came out that our speed skaters were we had some that were favored and they didn't come anywhere close to winning because apparently it was their suit, this Under Armour suits that they were wearing. Did you hear about
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
The suit. That's why you didn't go fast?
Yeah.
Wearing, like lead?
I something about the way the suit was, it was slowing them down. I don't know. I know there toward the end, somebody changed suits and it didn't seem to make any difference. But
this guy's Dutch?
The Dutch speed skating coach, yeah. And talked about that and also about the USA Olympic speed skaters and wasn't very complimentary at all. So listen to this.
Do you think that was one of the reasons why the Americans didn't do well, the suit?
Yeah, the suit was one of the reasons, but not because it was bad, but because they believed it is bad. Because for skating, you have to believe in yourself, like Americans always do. Americans always believe that they're right, always believe that they're the best, yeah, but that's not true. When you just go abroad, yeah, and you look at the rest of the world, yeah, you can stay inside in your own country, you can make an own game, like American football, yeah, do it your own and think you're the best of the world. But no way, when you play soccer, man, you're just not half. So quit. When you come every 4 years, you come to an Olympic stadium and you want to fight the rest of the world, then you know your place. And you got zero medals. Zero, man. Stay in your country, do your own sport, yeah. Don't compete with the rest of the world, but don't ask the question why you didn't win medals. Because you didn't.
Wow.
What a dick. Hey, you know what? This fucking guy's sitting here saying that we stay at home and invent our own games so we can call ourselves the best. 4 years ago, wasn't that Shawnee Davis and Apollo Ono all draped in frickin' precious metals?
Yeah.
All right, then. So shut the fuck up. So this year we're on a down year. You know, we're rebuilding. Look, the United States has a great history of speed skating. This guy doesn't know anything what he's talking about. I mean, Bonnie Blair? Come on.
I know.
What the fuck? You know, we've got a history of speed skaters here, and it's not even a matter of that. We don't give a shit, right? We prefer our football.
Exactly. And to make a comparison to soccer is hilarious. And, you know, look, soccer players are great athletes. They're in amazing condition. I'll give you that. But again, we've talked about this. The only reason that soccer is the biggest sport in the world is because all you need is a ball. That's it. You can use two trees for the goalie. It is the cheapest sport to play.
You don't even need a ball, Tom. You can play with a dead rat you find in a drainage ditch. You can play it anywhere in any third world country there is.
That's right.
You don't want to head the dead rat, but, you know. In the heat of battle, you never know.
I'm not ragging on soccer. I'm just explaining why it is the biggest sport in the world, and that's the truth.
Right, and here's the thing, the other thing that a lot of these people from around the world just don't seem to get about us as Americans. Yes, we're arrogant, and yes, we always think we're right, and yes, we do, blah, blah, blah. But the fact of the matter is, we like our football because we don't like that other shit. All right, we don't care. And they don't like that we don't care. Yeah, we come over and we try to play soccer with you, and we get our asses kicked, and, you know, okay, it's fine. But we'd rather watch the Super Bowl. Don't you get it?
I know.
We don't give a shit about your World Cup. It's on cable TV here. Okay, so, and that's okay. We're allowed to be like, you know, we're not snotty about your World Cup. We do come and try to play, but that's the thing they don't seem to get. We don't care. Now, see, for me, Tom, on my television, I didn't hear that at all.
What do you mean?
I saw that interview. No, I got this great product this year. I got this thing called the Comcast America First USA By God Olympic Filter.
Okay.
Put it right on my TV. It's a great idea. Comcast, you know, they recognize how difficult it is for some Americans like me to deal with people from the rest of the world and how hard it is to understand why people elsewhere, you know, give a fuck about things like speed skating and luge and biathlon. Oh, Jesus Christ, what a boring frickin' sport. This stuff isn't for us, right? So the filter helps us understand it better and helps me to maybe see the world from their perspective. So on my TV, that interview sounded like this.
Do you think that that was one of the reasons why the Americans didn't do well, the suit.
So there you go.
That's the best. Oh my God.
Now I understand him.
That's fantastic.
Now I follow him completely.
Oh,
exactly what he's talking about.
Very good. That's great.
You got zero, man. Zero, man.
All right. Hey, and there is something else going on in Sochi.
Okay.
Well, they're in Russia.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Well, Russia has these Russian bathhouses over there. And, they there was all this talk about Russia's very anti-gay.
Right.
And I don't understand this.
I totally don't believe it.
Well, here's I'm just going to play this for you. This is Matt Lauer and Al Roker from the Today Show. I can't even believe they did this, but the two of them went to a Russian bathhouse, and I've got the audio. This is no joke. This is untouched. I didn't do anything to this audio.
Was like, I'm not doing this one. Send that idiot Lauer. Tell him to get his fat, tubby friend and they can go do
This is absolutely legit, genuine audio, untouched, unedited, and this is really Matt Lauer and Al Roker, because this is straight off. I mean, this came straight off the Today Show, and here they are at a Russian bathhouse.
Ivan, do you have like 3 hands? Because it feels like there's more than 2 things going on right now.
What did I do to you? That tingle.
Hey, Al. Yeah? I'm not sure how much more of the recreational spanking I can take. What do you say we go for a steam?
Oh, nobody told me about that. Oh, where'd that come from? Oh.
This is like the second to last scene in a cannibal movie.
You'd sign up for recreational spanking and do oral sex. It is here in contract. You get the anal sex as well, Mr. Roca.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, so what happened is first they got a massage, then they got beaten with tree branches, and then they took a bath in a big cauldron that was heated over a fire. It's like the old cartoon where you see the witch cooking the kids in the big boiling pot.
Right. Fucking Al Roker's stew.
Wow.
I'm telling you what, there's probably some old lady in her kitchen cooking bacon in the morning. Henry, what the hell are you watching in there?
Exactly.
Honest to God, I bet you Al Roker was all hot for the idea. He was like, oh, a Russian bathhouse, I'm all down for that. Hey, I pooped in the White House. Hey, look, Matt, potatoes.
Oh, can you imagine it comes floating up to the top?
Don't play with them.
Wow.
Matt Lauer, man, I'll tell you what. The one thing that I take away from the Olympics about Matt Lauer, other than this now, is that when he took over for Mr. Pinkeye, he called him the greatest Olympic announcer ever. And sorry, but Jim McKay rolled over in his grave twice.
God, that Al Roker gets himself into some sticky situations.
Yeah, here's a comment from the 2-man luge race.
He's a seasoned veteran. Jason Terdeman is a fantastic bottom man. They're both very talented. The challenge here for Nickum will be his position.
Oh, yes, that's always been my problem.
He's a fantastic bottom.
We are the most immature motherfuckers on the planet.
Every year we have this one episode. It's the gay show.
It's the homo show, and here it is. The gay show, led off by William Mitchell III.
Gay! Will that trend continue? It very well could, because here are the 2 Tobys.
The 2 Tobys!
These are your big stars, the 2 Tobys. The 2 Tobys. They're all oiled up and dressed in their neoprene outfits. One's coming up. Oh, he's such a magnificent bottom. Toby 1 is Toby 2 is his position, Tom. You've got to worry about that positioning.
He's a fantastic bottom.
The 2 Tobys.
Wow.
That sounds like some kind of weird gay Kama Sutra sexual position. Let's drink some ouzo and try to get into the two Tobies position.
One last quick thing before we go to break is this Russian talking about, and was this a competitor?
This is a coach that was talking about why they have Russian figure skaters do ballet.
Well, it's obvious. Duh.
Well, yeah.
But this was her comment.
I thought all figure skaters did ballet.
Yeah, it pretty much is ballet.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, here's what she said.
The beauty of gliding.
Of gliding, John. The beauty of gliding.
The gliding, Tom. The beauty of gliding over to Boris Badenov to hand him the bomb to kill moose and squirrel.
The beauty of gliding. It's so rewarding and catching. So look at me how I skate.
Oh, look at me, Tom. Look at me how I skate.
Look at me how I skate.
I have to go skate.
Oh, my God.
Look at me. Look at me how I skate into Ukraine with soldiers and bombs.
She reminds me of Ivan Drago's wife in Rocky IV.
Look at me how I skate.
You have this belief that you are better than us. You have this belief that this country is so very good and we are so very bad. You have this belief that you are so fair and we are so very cruel.
It is all lies and false propaganda to support this antagonistic and violent government. Oh, violent? Hey, we don't keep our people behind a wall with machine guns. Who are you? Oh, my. I'm the unsilent majority, big mouth. Good. Yes, good. Insult us. This more typical rude behavior toward visiting foreigners. But perhaps this simple defeat of this little so-called champion will be a perfect example of how pathetically weak your society has become.
VOTech. For 10 years, VOTech has been a leader in website development and network solutions. Whether your business has an established website or are preparing to create something new, VOTech can handle every facet of your project. VOTech offers full website and portal design and creation services, including domain registration, site maintenance, dynamic programming, database administration, video streaming, and more. VOTech also offers full e-commerce and e-marketing development and management, as well as complete web hosting services. You can trust your web project to the professionals at VOTech.
VOTech. You're listening to the best of the Bang Radio Hour.
The Olympic Games over in Beijing.
Yeah.
And, you know, there are a lot of people out there who would freak out about eating a dog. And they've had dog on the menu in several restaurants over there.
Dude, my wife is Chinese.
Right.
How many times do you think I hear that joke?
Oh, you got a dog, you better watch out.
Oh, Jesus.
I
know. But anyway, to stop from offending people, they took dog off the menu over there, you know, for the Olympic Games.
What the hell do you mean? You are people that run over people with tanks that want to just have a little bit of freedom, and you're worried about offending people by having dog on the menu.
Well, I don't think that it was probably completely up to them. It was probably advised to them, and they listened to the advice.
Yeah. See, my wife is boycotting these Olympics, dude. It's hard for me to watch.
Is she really?
Yeah, she won't watch them. She
Wow.
will absolutely not watch them. I know. I said, F you, but... Well, actually, I was in Las Vegas all last week, so I didn't get to watch much of anything.
Well, don't worry if you're unhappy that you're not going to be able to eat dog if you're over in Beijing. There are a dazzling array of culinary delights.
Ooh, delicious.
For you to have over there. They've got seal penis.
Yeah.
They've got cow stomach.
Yeah.
Deep fried scorpions. Sea urchins.
Well, those, you can get those here.
And maybe you can tell me what this is. What is brains in hot pot?
Hot pot is actually hot pot is something that my wife and I'll have here. Like if you and your wife came over here, we would have hot pot. And what it is it's a couple. It's like fondue. There's a couple of pots on the table that are boiling, and there's all kinds of little things.
Right.
Fishes and all kinds of different little stuff.
That's what I thought it was. So brains.
But I guess you can have brains as part of the. Well, at least it's not the brains that you actually unscrew the monkey's skull cap while it's still alive.
Oh God, that's disgusting.
It is.
That is disgusting.
However, if you put your fork in just the right way, the monkey, it'll actually do math.
Oh, really?
Just for a second.
Well, isn't that nice?
Well, We have an email, speaking of odd things, and it's from Mike Waters, and I don't know what he wants to say here, but he says, I like penis. It tastes very good.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike. That's what Mike Waters here wrote that in to tell us this.
All right.
I like penis. It tastes very good.
That's it?
That's it. That's what he wanted to say.
I guess I like penis. It's very tasty.
There you go. That's Mike Waters right there. From everybody, just make sure we remember that. Mike Waters. Not sure who he's a fan of, but he is a fan of the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour, so he wrote in to tell us that I like penis.
Well, he should go over to China.
Yeah. I'm sure you probably could have a good time over there.
They eat penis and we don't.
Right.
Yeah. And even the living ones are small. You know.
I guess I like penis.
All right, actually, Mike Waters says there's a YouTube video of Bill Plaschke from Around the Horn trying a restaurant in Beijing that serves exclusively animal penis. Right around the 3:10 mark, he explains, I like penis, it tastes very good. I figured you guys could find a way to take that out of context and use it for something hilarious. So I did just that.
Right.
We took it out of context on you, Mike.
I guess I like penis. It's very tasty.
Cock.
Jeez. Seal penis costs 3,288, is that yuan? Yuan?
I guess.
Yuan, it's about 500 American dollars.
Wow. For one seal dick?
For one. Yeah. The banquets, anywhere from 2,000 yuan to 100,000 for a banquet table for 10 to 12 dinners.
What do you get, an elephant? It's like a 6-foot party sub?
Yeah, I guess.
Put an elephant's dick on fun. Everybody, hey, we're going to watch a fun Super Bowl. We got a big elephant dick.
Let's see. Here's some other things. They've got the actual. You know what? I'm going to butcher this. Okay. The Gulizwang Penis Restaurant.
Gulizwang.
Zhuang. Is that Zhuang?
What is it? Zhuang?
Yeah. Guolizhuang.
It's probably Guazhong.
Guazhong?
Probably.
The Guazhong Penis Restaurant. That's what it's called, which has now expanded to 5 franchises after opening in the capital 3 years ago, offers such delights as lobster with donkey penis, horse penis and testicles with chili dip, and the specialty...
That's called a hot cock.
And the Jeez. And the specialty head crowned with jade bracelet. I don't know what that is.
A head crowned with jade bracelet would most likely, in knowing how they describe things, would be probably some rather large animal's erect penis on a plate sticking straight up with some sort of a crown around it of leaves around the bullhead.
Oh,
right?
My God. A dietitian is available to explain the many health benefits and which dishes are best avoided by female diners.
So, really? For what reason?
I don't know. Maybe they can't have the seal penis.
Wonder if they give you shish kebab. Is it called the dick on a stick? Can you only get the poo-poo platter if you're gay? My wife is shooting me dirty looks now. Can't make fun of the Red Menace.
Yo, what up? This is Pauly Shore, and you are listening to John and Tom on the Bang Radio Hour.
These people asking me questions like, well, can the Patriots, if they go undefeated, they'll take your record? And I'm going, how? You have the Patriots in pursuit of perfection, while we live in the state of perfection and have been for the last 35 years.
Oh, my God.
Wasn't he in jail?
Was he?
Yeah, so how was the perfection state at that point?
He's been living in a state of perfection.
He's been living with his ass up in the air in the shower. You can't do that to me. I'm perfect. You got that right.
Gee willikers.
You got the perfect ass.
You got to go get your own mountain, because we already own this one.
Right. Yeah, they're on K2.
All right, so Mercury Morris was on ESPN2's First Take.
Oh, boy.
On Monday, and he's got a script going. I think Shula's every time they talked to Shula during halftime. Did you catch that?
Yeah, I did catch it. He didn't say anything except for the like you said, the scripted remarks.
Yes, well, Spygate was an unfortunate thing, but that happened in week 1, and since then they've been playing by the same rules as everybody else.
Yeah, that I thought was a little dig.
Give whatever.
I thought that was a little dig. Since week 1, they've been playing by the same rules. Right, they beat the living shit out of the Jets that day too.
So here is Mercury Morris, and this is just, dude, this is unbelievable stuff. Listen to this.
Oh, we say hello now to Mercury Morris. And Mercury, why aren't the Patriots in your neighborhood yet?
Actually, because our neighborhood is the finality. They are in a status called unbeaten. So
right off they are in a status, John, called unbeaten, Captain.
Thus far, they are not undefeated. Undefeated is the culmination of being unbeaten. So after you've won all your games, regardless of how many that is,
he's got to get that in. It doesn't matter if it's only 14.
Right.
It doesn't,
not about how many games you've won. It's about how many games you didn't lose, because that's the criteria for the automaticness of going undefeated. And unfortunately, the only person who really knows what they're talking about in this conversation is me.
That's the first correct thing he said all month.
It is?
The automaticness.
Oh, the automaticness.
Well, no, he is the only one who knows what he's talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, I got it now.
He's the only one that knows what he's talking about.
The only person who really knows what they're talking about in this conversation is me.
Right. I'm on like another plane. You all don't know what I'm talking about. I've been trying to explain this to y'all for 6 weeks.
Gee willikers.
Yeah, when I say I'm getting ready to marry them, that's what I mean. I'm getting ready to marry them. I'm going to make Tom Brady my bitch.
Because I speak from what's called subjective experiential knowledge.
Oh my God!
Subjective experiential knowledge. I learned all that stuff in the prison library.
Wait, say it again.
I speak from what's called subjective experiential knowledge.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, I did a stretch for trafficking cocaine, so I had plenty of time to read up on this stuff so I could sound smart when I got out.
Meaning, I went undefeated along with all the 45 of my other teammates. So everything that you're talking about is speculation. There may be a hope that this occurs. There may be a wish that it occurs. But the reality is that it hasn't occurred yet. So if, in fact, they do run this gauntlet that they've got coming up, and they do go through this, and they win every game, and they don't have to do it convincingly, I have more respect for them for the games in which they were on the ropes and they came back than I do for the games that they buried everybody, because that's the most important thing to show the character of what it takes to do this. You've got to remember, we did it in 1972. 1,290 chances later is what we're talking about now. So I think that over the 35 years, if somebody would have been good enough to do it, it would have been done. It's just that now, after 35 years, the team has finally come up with the ability and the talent and the consistency to get that done. But it's not over yet. And I'm telling you, if they do this, they will join the ranks of the unbeaten, which is who we are.
In this day...
Jesus. This guy, man. He's so bitter.
He's got that experiential knowledge about lots of things, too, Tom, like what it feels like to have Bubba up your ass in the shower. He's got all kinds of experiential knowledge.
Dick.
What it's like to lose the faith and trust of an entire city.
Right.
He knows what that's like, too. I'm sure right now he knows what it's like to be a caddy and have some guy yelling at him, "Hey, would you quit making your stupid TV commercials and get over here? My balls need washing."
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, sir, Mr. Worthington. Be right there.
An age with free agency and how the game has evolved, how positions have evolved, such as the quarterback position. Can't you give props to what the Patriots were able to do in that regular season?
Let me explain something to you.
He's going to explain something
to you. I'm the only one that knows what I'm talking about.
If we won 16 games and then we lost in the Super Bowl, our season would mean nothing. So props don't come now, miss.
Props don't come now, miss.
Miss. Let me tell you something, miss. Miss.
Miss.
I speak from what's called subjective experiential knowledge.
Right.
Miss. And I mean it.
The only person who really knows what they're talking about in this conversation is me.
Boy, that can be used for so many different people.
I know.
The only one that knows what he's talking about is me. I feel like that a lot. Yes, Tom, we are so above everybody. Let's play our dick and cock montage again.
Well, here, I'll do a new one.
All right.
Cock. What? Dick.
What?
Cock.
What?
Cock.
So
What?
Bitch. Cock.
What?
What?
See, everybody else will give you highlights, man.
Oh, my God.
These are our highlights of the NFL.
Right. Here he continues on.
Props come at the end of the day when you get your report card. Not how well you think you did, but how well you actually do. And that will show up on February 3rd. So why don't we just wait till February 3rd before we start passing out the crowns? I'll be one of the first. I'll be the first one to say that you guys deserve this because it isn't easy. The 1,290 tries, and you've come up with nothing so far except tries. That would be an tremendous compliment for them, and I take my hat off to them for it. But they haven't done it yet. Let them do that, then do this interview that say, will you give them props now, Mercury, now that they've gone this far? This far isn't far enough. You got to go to 19-0, and that doesn't mean that's better than 17-0. You got to get the O part now, where the 19 is not relevant. You get knocked out now, and that O means nothing.
Wait a minute. If you get knocked out now, there is no O.
Right.
Oh, I guess he meant in the regular season.
You know, now if the Patriots win, then Mercury Moore's going to show up on that stage that they put out in the 50-yard line at the end of the Super Bowl with like a T-shirt and a hat for Tom Brady. The Mercury Moore's Perfection Club. Right. He could have his picture on the T-shirt.
Having a shirt, and the shirt says, "Now you're in the neighborhood."
Right. Yeah, welcome to the neighborhood.
On the back of the shirt, it says Red Bull.
Right.
Gotta have a sponsor.
Oh, hell yeah, man. They'll sponsor anything. They sponsored that guy almost killing himself last night.
Oh.
But he made it with total ease.
Right. Now listen what Mercury's going to say coming up, because this is absurd.
You got to win now the next season.
I don't think anyone would disagree with you, and no one thus far has given them a crown. I think people are sort of just...
What do you mean no one...
What? There he is.
You got to get Borat saying it too, dude. He's got the best one.
What?
Dana Jacobson was the best.
What?
Oh.
I like Chris Collinsworth doing Bob Costas.
What?
He sounds like something off of Disney.
Let's give him a crown. You guys just ran a piece last week.
Oh, yeah, she said we haven't given anybody the crown yet.
Right.
And that's why he goes, what? Now he's talking about what they did last week.
Where Bill Parcells, acting like he was Frankie Five Angels Pantanglia, telling that girl the how.
Well, who? Is that
Frankie
some guy that
Five
makes...
Angels? I think it's a Sopranos character.
Is that a bookie?
Oh, I think it was a Sopranos character.
Oh, okay.
He was a Sopranos character that I think had lung cancer.
All right.
I think that was him.
It was like one of the, he was saying he's like this guy who makes predictions or a bookie or something, I thought.
Frankie Five Angels.
The Dolphins would have lost in 72 to the Patriots. The Steelers would have lost the 78 Steelers to the Patriots. The 85 Bears would have lost to the Patriots. The 49ers would have lost to the Patriots. Guess what? They never played. It didn't happen. All of that was made up. So don't feed into that idea that, well, this is what would happen if we did this. Let them play the game. Let the game come out the way it's supposed to come out. And if they're still standing there when the dust clears, I will be you call me first, and I'll say, hey, you guys, welcome to the neighborhood, because there's still only two of us here. So Bill comes up and gives a reason why the Patriots would have beat us. But if we never lost to anybody, and we're the only team that ever did that, there's something called an X factor that you have to deal with. Why did this team do that? Well, because they had something that no other team ever had. Yet, in the blind, we would lose to these people? Come on, you're making that up. I don't know. Let the game be played. Let them win the championship. Then you start your comparison, but don't compare them to us. Compare them to the people they played against, and then compare us to the people we played against. See where we stood in terms of the league's effort versus our effort, and in terms of the league's effort versus their effort. And then make the comparison, but you can't have it where now we've come up to a conclusion based upon a hypothetical that this is a fact.
Okay.
Dude just doesn't, honest to God, I lost total track of what he was talking about. I'm sitting here thinking about everything but.
Well, he said that was the big thing. He said, compare our effort and where the league was and the league's effort compared to the Patriots today and their effort and the league and what the league's effort was. Okay, let's do that, Mercury. Let's do that right now, shall we? For all you Dolphins fans and anybody who wonders how great that 72 Dolphins team was. And we've talked about it before, their schedule.
Oh, yeah.
That
Second
year.
easiest in NFL history.
And I've got it. I'm sitting here looking at it. Okay. During that regular season, the Miami Dolphins played a winning team twice. Right. And it was the New York Giants.
8-6.
Who were 8-6. All right. And then they also played, was it Kansas City?
I believe they did.
Yeah, here it is. Kansas City, week 1, they played them. They were 8-6. None of the other teams they played that year had a winning record. Not one of them. The 3-11 Patriots twice. The 4-9-1 Bills twice. The 5-9 Colts twice. They got the 7-7 Jets. They did play a team that had a 500 record twice.
Sounds like the Seahawks.
4-9-1 San Diego. They played, where is St. Louis? 4-9-1 St. Louis. They played Minnesota, who was, there's another 500 team, 7-7.
Oh.
Okay, so they just, you can't, he's going to use that?
Right. Well,
the 1-13 Houston, they beat them. Woo!
It took him 15 minutes to say that he doesn't think that the Patriots of today could beat the Dolphins of then. But you know what? I do. I think they'd beat the living shit out of them.
Oh, they would destroy them.
They'd destroy them.
An 8-8 team from the 90s would beat them.
Right.
Come on.
I mean, they were a great running football team, and that's how they did it. They played defense, and they ran the ball, and they kept the ball. But you know what? They'd just get killed.
Right.
They'd get overwhelmed.
Right.
They wouldn't know what to do with this passing offense. They'd go, what the hell is that?
It's the best of Bang Radio.
There is a sports radio station in Detroit, WXYT 1270.
Come to Detroit. Have your car torched.
They're one of those stations. They carry a lot of different, like they have Mike and Mike in the morning.
Right.
But their midday show from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. is local.
Have you heard their bumpers that they have? Hey, if your radio hasn't been stolen out of your car, turn us in. Hey, if you haven't been clubbed over your head and taken your Walkman, tune us in.
Well, this midday host, Mike Valenti, all right, apparently is this just giant Michigan State fan.
Okay.
And he covers Michigan State up there. Well, they played that game against Notre Dame where they had the big lead in the fourth quarter, and they blew it. And, oh, my God, this guy, John, I'm just going to have to play the clips. I got 3 clips.
Okay.
I had this whole rant that he goes on. He starts losing his voice and everything, but he went on for 13 minutes. I just pulled 3 clips of it, and here's the first one, and he's going to tell you got to blame the quarterback for half of the choke job, just for half of it. Listen to this.
Everybody wants to know, what does Mikey V think? Whoa.
Everybody wants to know what he thinks, he's saying.
Oh, yeah.
Mikey V, Mike Valenti.
Frankly, Tom, I'm glad you have this clip, because I haven't been able to sleep at night wondering what in the hell he had to think about this.
Well, let's see.
Well, Mike must be real upset. Yeah, no, really? I'm absolutely furious. It's a 50-50 split on blame. 50% of it goes to my boy, Drew Stanton. I love Drew, but I got bad news for you. I can't defend you when you play that way. And as bad of a job as that coaching staff did, putting you in bad spots, you have to make better.
Can you hear the voice cracking?
Yeah, I can hear him cracking. I'm just cracking up listening to him talk to the guy like he's actually listening.
I know,
to
it's
him.
like he's standing there pointing his finger in his face. Do you suppose Drew's really listening to the radio
in film
right now?
rooms finding out why he got his ass spanked over the weekend.
Oh my God, he's talking to me.
Hey, the guy on the radio is talking to me. I must have really angered him. Hey, turn on the radio. I really need to know what Mike V thinks.
Decisions. You got to make plays. You want to be an all-Big Ten quarterback?
Well,
you want to be the big shot? You want to be an All-American?
I want to be a Big Ten quarterback, Mike V. How do I do it?
I can't help you. You can't have the last 3 drives of that game be on you with 3 turnovers. You can't. You can't throw a pick 6. You can't throw a game-ending interception, and you can't fumble on your doorstep. You just can't do it. And you know what? It's time for Drew to step up in a big game. It's time for Drew to play the way he plays against Kent State and Indiana and Hawaii and Illinois, or I can't defend you anymore, Drew. Played real well against Notre Dame for 2.5 quarters last year. Held on for a victory. You played real well for a half against Michigan, or for 3 quarters against Ohio State. It's time to play, Drew.
It's time to play, Drew.
It's time to play. Okay, Mr. Valenti, I'll play. Yeah. I'm sorry, Coach Radio Guy, I'm sorry.
Unbelievable.
What a clown, man. What a clown.
Make plays! Make plays! Make plays!
You're going to hear that. Here he is. Okay, you can hear his voice cracking, right?
Oh, I can hear him screaming like a lunatic.
Oh, you're not going to believe this. Okay. He really goes nuts here. He starts flipping out, losing his voice. The drama is ridiculous.
Okay.
And you're going to hear his co-host a couple of times, even trying to help him. You got to calm down. You got to
He's like James Brown's manager with his fur coat.
All right, here we go.
Michigan State sat there and choked on applesauce.
Choked on applesauce.
Choked on applesauce.
Wait a minute. Hold it. I'm sorry. I got to go back and play that beginning again.
Played the choke?
Where he imitates the choke. Listen.
Michigan State sat there and choked on applesauce.
Here we go. I'm going to continue.
Sounds like you choked.
They choked. So, no, I'm not going to name names. But they absolutely choked.
Okay, hey. Let's
Shut up, I'm
no.
not
Let's take a time out. You're not going to be able to finish.
If
Mike,
you
you're
wanna
losing
know
your
why
voice.
my voice
Mike,
is
stop.
gone, it's
You're
because
losing your voice already.
I was busy firing up my section.
I was busy firing up my section. I was the guy with the green and white painted shirt, and I had my shirt off, and I was waving it around, and none of you people would get up. I don't care if I lose my voice. I'm gonna keep screaming without it.
Oh, and now all the people in their cars go, so he was the idiot standing up yelling, make plays! Make plays! Now I know who it is.
I did my job. I paid my $75, and I got a bunch of old asses off their feet into the air and got them cheering their ass off.
Okay.
I didn't joke. I showed up to play.
I just said I showed up to play.
I showed up so that I could cheer. I got drunk and I beat up 2 Notre Dame fans, and I saw one of them was 14 years old. That little prick had a mouth on him. Boy, let me tell you, I kicked his little ass. I gave him a woman like him. I made plays, damn it.
Buddy,
I'm not finished.
But we're 12 minutes
Don't want to hear it.
You're about to lose your voice, Mike.
Just let me get done with this.
Okay, you're not going to be able to finish.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
It doesn't matter anymore. I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Oh, boy.
He needs help. He can't do it alone. And you know what I saw at the end of that game? I saw a kid that had an entire program on his back. And he had the other 22 guys who play begging him, telling him, look, we can't do anything. Help us. You know what? It's time for everybody else to step up.
Help
Drew
us.
made a lot of bad decisions, a lot of bad plays. But I'll be damned if there are a lot of players in this country that can do it all by themselves. Don't get it twisted. He ain't Vince Young. Even Vince had help. I'm disgusted with the guys that strap on those uniforms. Make plays! You're at home, at night, third largest crowd in the history of that stadium, with a 37-21 lead. Make plays! Don't sit there and pucker! Make plays!
Don't sit there and pucker.
Eat your vegetables. Go to your room. Clean up your desk.
You don't sit there and turn to your quarterback and with a puppy dog look and say, help
Puppy
us.
dog look.
We don't know what we're doing out here. Help us. Make plays. Stand together as a team.
Your quarterback gets the call in from the head coach. Hey, we need you to make a play. Coach looks at everybody and says, make plays on 2. Break.
Stand high.
Make plays. Make plays. Make plays.
I was making a play, but it was a football play, and I don't know what was going on. I was playing defense, and somebody threw me the ball. I don't know what play I made.
And make plays.
Wait, stop. Before you go, hang on. Drink. Drink some of that. What? Yeah.
No.
Hey, we're gonna have to get this guy some hot tea and honey.
I'm not fooling around.
I know you're not, but your voice is leaving, Mike. You don't realize it.
You know what? I've been begging for a day off. Good. Now let me.
I can play hurt.
I'm not fooling around.
That's right. I'm not. When I was at the stadium, these old people behind me kept yelling at me to sit down, and I said, no, I will not sit down. I'm here to make plays.
Now, see, this is the kind of guy that the people who are worried about school shootings need to keep their eyes on. My God.
He's going to go in and shoot the quarterback.
I told you to make a play.
Finish. Just sit back, because I ain't fooling around. This weekend pissed me off.
Obviously.
They did it just
I tried.
Let me get to the coaches, because it's 50% on them.
How about the good time you had with your dad this weekend?
Tom, I'm not screwing around. This is what I discussed with you. Shut up.
I'm not messing around, Tom. I'm not screwing around, buddy. I talked about this with you. We're going down. And everybody's going with us. Make plays. Look at me, Ma. Top of the world.
I'm disgusted with the guys that strap on those uniforms.
Oh, they're awful. They're disgusting. Look at them. They've got snot running down their faces. No one hasn't ironed his shirt all season. I'm disgusted with these guys.
That was despicable.
It was horrible.
Despicable.
Despicable.
My God.
Despicable. He's Daffy Duck all of a sudden.
One more here.
No, he's not done.
No, like I said, it was 13 minutes of it altogether. All right, one more here. Here's he just keeps ranting.
Second of all, what the hell are you doing in the shotgun in a monsoon? You're asking Drew Stanton to run the option in Hurricane Katrina. You're coming out 5 wide. Run the football. Third of all, and this is where I really get upset.
Oh, this is where he really gets upset, Tom. Stand back. Look out, here he comes now.
Get Chris Schmeling out of town. He is the single worst defensive coordinator ever born into this world. This guy is absolutely atrocious. Hey, Schmeling, here's an idea.
Schmeling.
You got your secondary floating around on dinghies. Maybe it's not a good idea to bring back-to-back zero blitzes with no safety help.
It's just he's so out of control. This guy's on the radio. He's supposed to be a professional.
Well, actually, it's very entertaining radio. Are you kidding? I tune into this guy every Monday. Not just to hear him rant because you know they're going to lose. I tune into him every Monday.
I can't wait to hear him after they play the Buckeyes.
Maybe. Let alone the fact your stupid-ass blitz packages never get home. Ever. Ever. You are the worst defensive coordinator ever. I would rather have HR Pufnstuf with Teddy Ruxpin as an assistant than to have you in this booth one more week. You're atrocious. Take your wristbands and stick them. The same communication breakdowns that we have seen since you got here end up costing us another game. How about giving your kids safety help in the middle of a monsoon? Don't leave them on an island. I'm sick of this.
He's sick of it.
I'm sick of dealing with this.
He's tired of it. I can't take it anymore.
Watch, he's going to go out on the ledge. I'm mad as hell.
And I can't take it anymore.
Make plays! Make plays! Make plays!
Make plays!
Well, good for him, man, because that was a world-class rant.
I'm not fooling around. I'm going to put my helmet on. I'm going to go out there and show you how it's done. What do you mean, sit down? Shut up, lady. I'm here to make plays.
I'm absolutely furious.
Pay for your own Coke, kid. God damn it. I'm trying to help the team.
You just can't do it.
Oh, my.
The bit's about he showed up at the start.
I paid my $75. I did my part.
I know.
I did my part. I came ready to play. I was there. I had my nipples painted in white and green, and I was ready to play.
It's the best of Bang.
We do have a show of support here from another podcast.
Oh.
Yes, we have a show of support here from the Soupy Gato Show.
Say it again.
The Soupy Gato Show sending us some love.
Soupy Gato! Soupy Gato! Soupy Gato! Soupy Gato! It's the Soupy Gato Show! My cousin Speedy told me you should listen to the Soupy Gato Show.
They're shooting off the gun.
Soupy Gato!
All right, so I guess somebody... All right, we should send some people over to listen to Soupy Gato and report back and tell us if it's any good. Although we just gave them a brand new opening for free.
Should we listen to them? Oh, yeah, there you go. There's your new show opening.
Your new show opening. Yeah, we'll give them a listen.
You've been listening to the best of the Bang Radio Hour. Bang, 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 bang. listening to the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour.
Oh boy. Oh boy. You're not a loser because you dress up in shoulder pads with spikes on them. You're a loser because you like the Raiders.
Bang Cartoon Radio.
Let me inhale it all in one more time.
Yes, ma'am, still yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, still yes, sir. Pull your pants up around your waist. I don't care if I'm your mom or not.
Yeah, they still have Tom Brady, and they're still coached by Bill Belichick.
The last time I cried over football is when Tom Brady got hurt, and those were tears of joy. Your coach is a cheater, your rings are a lie, you back up from Michigan.
We care about the small people.
So long, you fetus-faced windbag.
Bang Cartoon Radio.